Hello everyone, I am Anand and I welcome you to CRS Info Solutions. In today's video, I will demonstrate how you can render a list using for each in Lightning Web component. The for each directive allow you to loop over a list and render elements dynamically on the UI. And I will walk you through each step slowly so you will understand it clearly. Make sure to keep a pen and notebook ready so we will write some notes and do hands-on coding together. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel CRS Info Solutions and press the bell icon for more Salesforce related content. So let's jump onto the Visual Studio Code. Here we have to create another Lightning Web component named rendering list for each. So right click on this LWC folder and select create Lightning Web component. Enter the Lightning Web component label name here, rendering, rendering list. Each. Pressing enter, choose the default directory, enter. Here in the HTML file, we have to write the code. So start writing the code here. Lightning card, title, equals to rendering list with here UI denotes to UL denotes to unordered list class SLDS hyphen M hyphen around underscore medium template for each contacts or item. Here we have to create a list item tag, li tag, li key, contact.id, tag name, contact dot name, contact dot email. Sorry, contact dot title. List item close. Here we have to put this list item. After that, here, footer. Save this file. Let's explain the line of code. So in the first line, lightning card holds the UI. Inside it, we have an UL, unordered list, using template for each to iterate over the contact array. For colon item gives access to each contact in the list. Here key helps uniquely identify each item. So let's move to the JavaScript file and start writing code here. Contacts equals to ID colon 1 name colon Anand comma title trainer. Let's move to second ID D2 same third and like this same fourth. Change the name to CRS Info Solutions. CRS Info Solutions. So we have written the code here in this JavaScript file. So let's explain each line one by one. So a JavaScript property context holds an array of objects. Each object represents a contact with an ID, name and title. So save this file and now let's move to this rendering list for each .js-meta.xml file. Here change false to true. After that declare the targets where we have to place this lighting wave component targets. Okay, save this file. Did a mistake here. Save this file and deploy this lightning wave component to the org. Select this and deploy this source to org. So a lightning wave component rendering list for each deployed successfully. Let's move to the org. Login open this page. Let's edit this page with our lightning wave component. Here search for lightning wave component rendering this for each. Drag this and drop it here. Save this file Here we get the output of our Lightning Web Component rendering list for each. Here Anand is a trainer, John is a developer, Smith is a manager, and CRS Info Solution is a designer. So this is our rendering list for each Lightning Web Component. Let's move to the second example. So now let's just open my one component that I created the previous video via CRS info. Open this HTML file. So it is like writing Apex class. So I am opening it. So I am going to close this one rendering for list for each dot. Okay. So here is the HTML file. I am opening the JavaScript file. Okay. And I am going to open the contact controller class and get context functions. So I will be available in the Apex. So here in the contact controller, which is having this get contact function, right? So okay. So first of all, we need to understand this HTML file. So I am just opening it in the full page. So here you can see we have this if condition which is checking like whether this record is having some data or not. If it is having some data, so that will be displayed here, and after that here we are having this for each loop. So here we are having this list as a context, and one by one contact will be available in this contact variable. And similarly, like we implemented an ordered list here as well, which I have, which is having list item. So ID will go to the key. The first name and the last name will be displayed on the UI. Now if I show you the JavaScript file, so here in the JavaScript file I just fetch this get context through this statement. So I just imported that function, and it will be used with this identifier get context. And here with the help of @wire decorator, I just wiring this method. So once this component will be loaded on the UI, so this method will be executed, and here I am passing record ID. So this record ID So this record ID will be of account. So this account record ID will be passed as a parameter. So basically what will happen, the account record like the account ID which I am passing. So the contact which are related to that account, those will be returned here uh, through this wired statement, and the data will be available in this data, and we are assigning this data into this context property, which is a list. So this way if you fetch data from S object, so this is the way you can assign that into a list, and that list you can use into your HTML file with the help of this with the help of this And if you see your like contact controller class. So here this get context is available, which will be receiving the account ID, and basis on that account ID I am applying the contact. So all the contact which are related to this account will be queried, and this will be returned automatically. So written type of this method is list of content, right? So this way list of contact will be returned, and it will be stored in that context list that is being like that is already created in the JavaScript file. So this way I hope you understood, like how we can fetch the data from S object and how we can store that into a list and how we can render that list on the UI, right? So this way, if you want to iterate your list in Lightning Web Component, so you can use for colon each statement. So I just try to explain you both the ways. Like if you have custom list, so you can render that as well with the help of for each loop. So that is for today's tutorial. We have learned how to display related contact dynamically using the for each loop in the Lightning Web component and fetch data from Salesforce using the @fire service. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe our YouTube channel CRS Info Solutions and press the bell icon for more Salesforce related content. Thank you. Happy coding.